Welcome, couple, welcome.
Welcome.
You
Good
look like you
evening.
got a big party going on there. You have a big room. And you put balloons up for a long time, probably. They look awesome behind you up on the ceiling. Or maybe your friend
Thank
did that for you. That looks all right.
Thank you.
So both of you are together. Teisha and Mark, you're both together. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, now you see your witnesses, Florence and Derek. Are they there with you?
This is
Derek.
Oh, this is Derek. Hi, Derek. All right. Are you this, that you're there with them in the same building, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All
Okay.
right, so I don't have anything else to mark out here, okay? And then Florence, is Florence in there with you?
Yes, she's here. She's also here.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, Florence. I saw you for a second before everything died out. Okay. All right, so your job as witnesses, Florence and Derek, are to make sure that the couple says yes willingly to each other. And then you hear them, and there's no coercion or anything going on, and that they are doing that very willingly, okay?
Okay.
You got quite a long name, Florence Henrietta McLean E/V Brown. Evie
Yes, yes, that's her in.
Brown, and then Henry Edward Brown. Is that correct? Hey, Derek. Derek, I thought I saw Derek. I did see Derek. Where's Derek? Derek, Derek's place, right?
Derek. Hi, good afternoon.
Hello there. We got some
Hi,
commotion.
so the witnesses will be joining the call with their own devices so that all 4 persons will be present on the meeting at the same
All
time.
right, sounds good.
Okay, so Florence is waiting for you to let her in to join.
Florence, I let her in. She's up. She's in this. She's on the screen, but I don't see. Yes, I see. You're Florence, according to what I see. Is Florence Brown.
Yes, sir. All right, Derek Brown is about to join.
Okay. Well, it shows that you are joined because that's the name that's on. All right. All right. My name is Ben Free. I am a deputy clerk with Utah County. I'm authorized to do marriages. I've been doing them for a little over 3.5 years at this point in time. I'm grateful to be able to do your marriage today. You have done a lot of work to make it a very nice thing. I'm surmising you're in a church house someplace. You have a minister there with you today?
Yes, we do.
All right, so anyway, we have a little bit of feedback going on. All right, but the two of you found each other. So what I'd like to do, if that's okay, I'd like to go into your marriage ceremony and marry you first, and then spend time and give you some counseling afterwards. Is that okay?
Okay.
You don't look very happy about that. If you don't want the counseling, I won't give it to you.
No, we need it.
You need it? Whatever. All right. So we're gathered here today to join in marriage Teisha and Marie Williams and Mark Carl Morgan. So Teisha and Marie Williams, do you take Mark Carl Morgan to be your legally and lawfully wedded husband, to cleave unto him as he cleaves unto you, to help him be his best as he helps you to be your best, to obey him as he obeys you through sickness, health, rich, COVID-22, wars, riots, natural disasters, downs, outs, holidays, celebrations, jubilations, family, friends, nature, until death do you depart?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you said yes? All right, and then Florence and Derek, you heard yes?
Yes, we do.
Derek, Florence, Florence and Derek,
Yes, sir.
where are you?
We are here.
I need to see you so I can hear you, see and hear you say yes. Thank you, Florence. I got yours, but Derek, Derek, can you see Derek?
He's having connected to the meeting.
He's having difficult adding to the meeting.
Say that again, please. I'm getting a lot of feedback.
He's having difficult adding to the meeting.
Because I thought he was already there with you guys. He just can't be. That's him right there, right? Derek, right? Was that Derek? Yes.
Mr. Brown, Derek Brown, he's having difficulties entering the meeting.
Okay, well, I'm admitting somebody that's a Galaxy A10s guest, so maybe that's him. I don't know. Doesn't have his name on. Okay. Derek, where are you? There, Derek, there. Are you Derek?
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right, thank you. You heard
Yes.
yes in the affirmative? Heard yes in the affirmative. Teisha saying yes.
Yes, yes. So about the feedback. Yeah.
Okay, you guys are a little bit close to that's why I'm getting feedback, a lot of feedback. All right. So now,
Okay.
Mark, Carl, Morgan. Mark, Carl, Morgan, do you take Teisha Ann Marie Williams to be your legally and lawfully wedded wife, to cleave unto her as she cleaves unto you, to help her be her best, as she helps you to be your best, to obey her as she obeys you, health, rich, poor, fat, thin, COVID-22, wars, riots, natural disasters, ups, downs, ins, outs, holiday celebrations, deflations, family, friends, nature, until death you depart.
I do.
Mark, say yes, please.
Yes.
Thank you, Mark. Do you have any vows or promises to say to Teisha today?
Do you have any vows to say to Teisha?
Such as I love you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And Teisha, I don't know that did you say any vows or promises to Mark today?
Do you guys have any vows to say to each other? No one say anything special to each other?
Such as I love you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
So say it, say it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I really love you, and I thank God for blessing me with such a wonderful lady as you. You are a wonderful wife as you, because you are very special to me. And I very, really love you from the bottom of my heart. And I want to spend the rest of my life with you, now and forevermore till death.
Mark, and my husband, I love you, and I thank God for placing you in my life. You're a special person, a loving husband, and I just want to tell God thank you for putting such a husband in my life.
Amen, amen, amen.
All right, awesome. Okay, witnesses, Florence and Derek, you heard Yes in the affirmative with her vows and promises, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
we do.
Well, okay, I see you, Florence, but where's Derek?
I'm here.
Okay, you heard yes in the affirmative, Derek?
Yes, yes.
Perfect, okay, great. Now, because I heard you say yes to each other, and because Teisha and Mark said yes to each other, and you've joined us remotely here, I now get to say this: by the authority vested in me by the laws of the state of Utah, I now pronounce you, Teisha Ann Marie Williams and Mark Carl Morgan, legally and lawfully married as husband and wife. You may now hug, kiss each other as such.
Hey, yeah. Put up the bouquet. You may now hug and kiss.
Yeah, hug and kiss each other as husband and wife.
Hey. What? Kiss. All right.
Oh my God, that looks so sweet. I want to cry.
Leave something later.
Yes.
Leave some for another day.
All right, perfect. Okay, now let's give you a little bit of counsel, shall we? You can sit down if you'd like, that's just fine. Okay, so challenge number 1. I challenge you, Teisha and Mark, to choose each other each day and choose to be happy. Happiness is always a choice. No matter how bad the thing is, you can always find something to be happy about. Okay, like maybe you're happy because it's about over. Maybe that's what you're happy about, but you can always find something to be happy about. So choose each other each day and choose to be happy. Next, I challenge you to go on at least one date a week. So one date each week. You can go as many as you want. Okay, you can have 3 dates in a day if you want, whatever, but at least one date a week where you go out and you do something fun together as a couple. All right. I also challenge you, Teisha, to take Mark someplace where you would like to go on a date, even if that is a dress shop. Okay, so when you go to the dress shop, you're going in there to try on dresses and you're taking Mark with you. And you can explain to Mark why you like it and will help him to understand. Okay, it will help you to understand, or Mark to understand better where you're coming from with your heart. Mark, your job is to take Teisha someplace where you would like to go on a date, even if that is to a game out in the snow and the ice someplace, whatever it is, you're going to take her there. You're going to explain to her why you like it. It will help her to understand your heart, and it'll help her to understand why you do the things that you do. And that's the whole idea. You're getting to know each other better because you're raised differently. You may have been raised in the same country, maybe even the same city, but you're raised differently. And so you have some things that you can work together on learning more about each other. So choose each other each day, choose to be happy. Now, you both work. Nobody's told me otherwise, but because you both work, you have experiences that cause you to be angry. It could be from the boss. It could be from a coworker. It could be from a customer. Whatever it is you're doing, there's people that will come in and they'll challenge you. And when they challenge you, it causes you to get in a form of anger. And how do you know you're getting angry? Because your voice goes to a voice of anger. It doesn't sound like your normal voice. It's angry now. So you need to let the anger go. Anger is an emotion. It's usually pushed on us, okay? It's not something that we just casually take for granted. No, it's pushed on us. And anger is something we don't want to have in our lives. Anger wants to go to bed with the two of you. Anger is not a spirit. Anger is not anything but an emotion. But he wants to go to bed with you because he wants to feed upon your angry to make him even angrier so that he can go affect other people's lives. That's what anger does. He wants to affect other people's lives. So the idea here is you want to dismiss anger. Find some ways to do that. Now, a suggestion is to exercise. No, I'm not talking about going to the gym and pumping weights and pedaling on a bike that's not going anyplace. I'm talking about preparing yourself dress-wise, to go outside and whatever the weather is and walk around a nature spot like a little park or something. Look at nature, look at what you see. Maybe you'll see rabbits, maybe you'll see deer, maybe you'll see squirrel, maybe you'll see birds, maybe you'll see grass trying to grow up through, maybe you'll see whatever it is, you'll see it. Nature loves to go from a place of distress to a place of peace. So if a storm moves in, like let's say it's a thunder and lightning storm in the summertime, which it's not now summertime, but thunder and lightning storm in the summertime, it comes in with force and anger and fierceness. And then it dumps its water, calms down, moves on, and then nature revives itself. It goes to a state of peace. As you spend 45 minutes out in nature in a little park like that, anger has to go away because he can't stand the peace. All right. You can also banter with each other. So if the boss said to you, or a client said to you, Teisha, how come you don't know about this? I need to have answers about this. How can you help me with this if you don't know the answers? Okay, so it's making you angry that they're surmising that you don't know. They didn't even allow you the chance to tell them what you could tell them. Okay, so it makes you angry. So you have to let go. All right. So how do you do that? Well, there's ways to do it. Again, you can go walk around the park. That's a good place. You can banter with each other. What's a banter? A banter is this: for every negative thing, Mark, or for every negative thing, Teisha, that you say, Mark is going to countermand that with 2 positive things. So if 1 negative from you, 2 positives. And you just go down the whole list until the whole story has been countermanded with 2 positive things. Because, you know, to say, boss called me stupid today. Well, that would hurt my feelings. You're stupid today. All right. But the idea here is you would say something like this, Mark, to her. You say, Mark, Teisha, I married you because you're smart and intelligent. You're not stupid. I wouldn't have married a stupid woman. I married a smart and an intelligent woman. Okay. And then something else, you know, about your skills and abilities. Okay. And then you say the next thing, and then he's going to say 2 positive things. So whatever it is, it's just going to keep going. Positive, 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 positive. Finally, you have more positives than negative. Anger has to leave. Okay. So that's yes, we're doing that. Bantering means bantering is 2 positives for every negative. Help each other to be your best always. Do what's going good for you. And move forward with a way that makes life meaningful. All right. Help each other to be your best. Choose each other each day. Don't treat each other as an object. I have an object back behind me that says Merry Christmas. Okay. That's an object you put up for display. When you're tired of it, you take it down. You're not putting each other up for display because you love, revere, and respect each other for who you are. Okay. So you're not putting each other up for display. You're not an object. You're not a project that needs to be fixed either. You have to be able to, on a project, okay, you have to be able to allow each other to function to get the project done. But ultimately, you can offer suggestions, Mark, to Teisha, to help her raise her firewall up. You're both fires, 2 fires coming together, make a brighter flame, but it has to be contained in your hearts and the firewalls. So if your firewall's down, such as your heart, then the fire can jump out and burn your vows and promises, and you don't want that. Okay. And that's not what you want to have happen. So choose each other and choose to be happy. All right, next. So you're not a project, you're not an object. Okay. And lastly, you're not a task, but some tasks have to be done right away. For example, if you came home to your apartment, you unlocked the door, you opened the door, smoke was pouring out, you have a problem inside there. Okay. I'm not suggesting that you go in there and crawl around on the floor to see what's happening, but I've done it before. I've crawled in and we found a toaster that was plugged into the wall, not on, but it was shooting sparks. And there was a cloth curtain right next to it and was starting to smolder. That's where the smoke was coming from. And if you have a gas leak someplace, a little spark, kaboomy, all right? But we were able to unplug the toaster. We threw cooled it off under water. We threw it in the garbage can. We got rid of it. And then we opened the windows and doors and saved the building. It actually was a church house. Okay, it was what it was. Okay, so that happened. And then once when I was on my vacation with my family, we came back. We had water all over our floor in our kitchen. And we had a basement that had water that was about 4 or 6 inches deep. It'd been running a while. The city had changed the water meter on us while we were gone. And when they turned the water back on, it blew off a water line to the sink. And so the water was just running on the floor. We had to replace all of the floor, tear out the cabinets. We had to do a bunch of stuff. Okay. But we didn't know that until we got home and we had water everywhere. So that's the way that works. So sometimes you have to do that. So treat each other with love, kindness, and respect, and you will be amazing. All right. Having said that, congratulations on your decision to get married. All right. And now
Thank you.
Thank you.
you are welcome. Thank you for listening and thank you for allowing us to perform your ceremony today. We will finalize your license probably tomorrow by sending you out certified email copies. Make sure that everything is okay. I'd like to look at that with you, but we have another wedding starting here now as we speak. Okay, since it's 12:30, so we have them every half hour. All right. So anyway, thank you so very much. You'll make an amazing couple.
Thank you.
If you want to have if you want to request your marriage ceremony, I need to have you email us. Go to marriage@utahcounty.gov, reference your license number, tell us you would like to request your marriage ceremony, and we will send you that ceremony. It only stays on Zoom for 30 days. We're under the same restraints as you are, but you can request it from us and we can send you the link so that you can download it someplace where keep it safe. And then you can show it to your grandchildren when you get to be another 40 or 50 years older, okay? All right, thank you so very much. All right, bye now.
Bye.
Congratulations. Congratulations. We have won it.
Okay, and a good day left. Oh, where's my mouse? Mouse, where are you? Come on, mouse, where are you? Mouse, hello, mouse, where are you? Can't find my mouse. Did it just die? Okay, okay, we're having problems here. Yes, sure. Where are you, mouse? There we are, and great, and meeting for all.